In the high-stakes world of junior mining, Lahontan Gold has secured a permit that could unlock millions of potential gold resources. The company's Santa Fe project in Nevada has received federal approval to explore an area that's about 3 times the size of New York's Central Park. This means that they're expanding from 5 acres to a massive 12 square kilometers or so. Kimberly Ann, welcome.
Thank you.
So, talk to us about what specific opportunities you're unlocking now with this permit that just wasn't possible before.
Yeah, I mean, look, this permit is a massive milestone for the company. We've been working on this for 3 years. This cost us millions and millions of dollars and a lot of time to get to this point. But really, it unlocks over 50% of our land package to drill it out project wide, to just tap into how many ounces could be there for the future of mining. But more importantly, it paves the way of sterilizing the land package to get to our mine permit to actually go back into production. So, very big milestone, and we're super excited about that. And yeah, I mean, it's the sky's the limit at this project right now.
Any next steps now here with the permitting process as you move forward?
Oh, yes, of course. I mean, look, this is, we're about 75% to the finish line to be breaking ground and going back into production. But really, I mean, look, I have a team out there right now. We're drilling in and around where our pits are currently because we know there's lots more ounces. And really, that those programs we're doing, they're small because we're still working under the 5 acres. But more importantly, it's just adding more ounces to the mine life of the project. So that's super important for the company. But look, the future of this project is going to be a mine that's going to be in production for a very long time. So checking all the things off the list to make sure it's the best project we can make it with the knowledge we have in hand is very important for us once we get that permit to break ground.
Well, as you were just saying, the goal really with the drill work that you're currently doing with where you're allowed is to add ounces. Anything that you can share with us that you're learning that helps you get closer and closer to that ultimate goal?
Yeah, so what's really interesting about this is, look, as we've been all, getting excited about the gold price, what it's really doing is making, I think, every company to reevaluate where they stand, meaning where's the cutoff grade? For us, it's all about like how deep can our pits go? So once we start dragging the pits down to um current prices, because we're a year más o menos away from actually going into production, like how far down can you bring those pits and where are the gaps in our database where we need to do drilling? So our team's out there right now doing a very successful drill program, very targeted. So yeah, I mean, it's just a really important program for us. As much as we'd love to explore the whole land package because there's so much there, it's very focused on getting more ounces in the ground for the larger mine life to put in the mine application so that when we, make the decision of how many, ounces a year we're going to be, in production for right now, we want to make sure we know how much dirt we're moving and how much dust is we're kicking up and, like the reality behind the scenes. So very important program for the company right now.
The last time you and I spoke, it was actually during Beaver Creek. That was around September of 2025.
Yeah.
And this exact news, right? Getting this permit approval was top of mind for us. And it's really cool that we're here now with this
Yeah.
achieved. What are some next top milestones that investors should be watching for in 2025 that hopefully we'll be talking about, in a few months' time?
Yeah, I mean, look, the sky's the limit with the company right now. We have so much happening going into 2026. The balance of this year is drilling at Santa Fe proper, and then over at West Santa Fe, of course, that's weather dependent. But we're going to do a new study in Q1, putting out how many ounces we have found to date, and then we'll follow it up with a PA or a PFS document, and I don't know, Q2, depending on how quickly my team and the third party teams can get this done. But really, like from now till June, July of next year, you're gonna hear constant news flow of drilling results, permitting results, studies like that. No one's sleeping here. We've got a lot happening, and I do believe in the next 6 to 9 months it's going to be a transformative year for the company. So it's a pretty darn short timeline for people. Like, if you're not in now, you should get in because it's going to be so transformative in that we're drilling right now with a study that was done at 1950 gold. So you can imagine how many more ounces we are adding to this resource just by, doing our internal models, plus all the drilling we're doing. So it's a very exciting time to be a part of Lahontan and to be an investor in Lahontan. So I would encourage anybody that's interested in the junior mining space and that loves Nevada and the best jurisdiction in the world to do their homework and look at what we have because we have a fantastic asset.
And for viewers watching right now who, like Kimberly and said, want to go in and do some homework, you can go to CEO.CA/LG to look at the company's dedicated message board where investors are talking to one another. Thanks for watching.